here at the Rietvlei Farm that Justin and myself have acquired. We bought the farm for 3 million. It's been valued at 6.2 million. The plan is obviously to hold it, because that's ideally where the money is made, in holding property and banking it while we do the zoning process and get it ready for development as this upswing in the cycle, in the property cycle, begins again about 3 years from now. Behind me, you can see that is actually the Rietvlei Dam Nature Reserve. The idea on the section at the top here, if you can just pan towards the section behind us, is going to be for freehold stands, quite upmarket stands, retailing between, if we take what the stands were retailing now in 2008, before the property dip in the cycle, we're talking about 800 to 1,000 rand a square meter. So 1,000 square meter stand, just under R1 million, very upmarket type. It'll be attached to other developments that Anton van Rietvlei is doing below us and to the side of us. So this will form part of a larger development, very upmarket, and will be combined with freehold properties, stands up here in the top section. And then if just can just point down to the bottom section, which we'll go and view now, will be sectional title. So we'll be rezoning it for Res 3 and Res 1 developments that will be selling on then to developers who will then obviously build the top structures. Again, you've just got a view of the farmhouse, the thatched farmhouse, which as I mentioned has been rented out for 14,000 a month for the first year, and will probably be renewed at the end of that. If not, we'll divide it up into sections, and then anyway get at least 14,000 to 16,000 rand a month proportional rental for people renting sections of the house out. Behind me you can see the R21 flowing, that is north to south. So the airport is in the direction of my hand here. It's very easy access to the R21. The whole issue is about access to main routes and to the bus routes and the car train. So for anybody working in the airport or in the vicinity of Kempton, or just a few kilometers up the road, you've got access to the main routes into Pretoria. It's ideal positioning. Behind me on this section we would have would start being 25 units per hectare, but directly below the fence here it would be 50 units per hectare. So from below here, if you can take this section, it is basically 4 hectares of land. That will be the bottom 2 sections, 1 hectare at the very bottom and a hectare right next to it, 70 units per hectare, which is about 3.5 to 4 million rand value that will be sold on to developers 3 years from now, as well as just above that another 2 hectares at 50 units per hectare, which for this about the same amount, between 3.5 and 4 million. Everything from me upwards towards the top section that we were discussing earlier will be 20 to 25 units per hectare. So these will all be freehold stands where people will buy the stand and then build their own place on top of it, which will then either be sold at a discounted rate of about 300 odd rand to developers, or, well, which is the most likely scenario, and they would then service clients in terms of the top structures for building.